First of all, this is a criminal organization. It's not like you at work and you're doing some illegal shit. This is a criminal. Everything we doing is illegal. So, hey,
I want Jannard to find
Yo.
They got a scrap.
Are we good?
Tommy talking too crazy to him.
Yo, peace to the 5% nation of guys and us. Salam alaikum,
Salute, New Jersey. What up with you?
Yo, we got my boy Cross in the building.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying? Cross your heart. You know, we for the hood blogger to come on SV Twitter blog, you know what I mean?
Right.
We're on his channel, bro. We're on his channel, and we're about to light it up tonight, bro.
Man, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute the Twiz, man. Hey, man, this John gonna be a crazy one, man.
And you know what's gonna be crazy, right?
Yeah.
Cause we going to nigga
go off.
Yo, he need to go off, bro. Letting this suck ass dude keep running his mouth, man.
Yeah, it's too much back and forth, man. You know, when people trying to, especially the bloggers, we trying to put everybody on, and then you turn around and want to play favorites, man. We just trying to push the content. And salute the Twiz for pushing the content out there, man. Y'all go check out his Hell Rail, everything, man. Great content he built.
Yeah, he built this for the. He put Philly on the map. He really put Philly on the map. He ain't doing what the $1 million of a game doing. He doing $1 trillion of a game right now in Philly. So shout out to my man, yo, for real.
Yeah, so what's this about? Oschino steady going back and forth with Twiz and got something to say, bringing up everything.
He's not going back and forth. He's just talking outside his neck now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit not cool, bro. Talking about, oh yeah, that light skinned nigga, this and that. I'm like, yo, bro, you're not even gangster, son. Stop playing.
Yeah, you know, so I said, you know, you got to think about it with Twiz, man. One thing about it is, like I said again, you got to salute him. He bringing the content. That's all he bringing.
And then I was thinking about something else. I'm like, you want to keep going to Twiz and all the other people. You still didn't go at the nigga that got you locked up for a murder case that you didn't even do. Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy work. Salute to y'all, man. This is the Plug Podcast by Crossshot. I see people in the chat saying, who is these bulls? And this is the King of New Jersey over here. You know what I'm saying? We just on here waiting on Twiz to come. And he gonna break this shit down, man. Again, he did the one live and it was lit. And, you know, everybody got up to say their piece. But, you know, now Twiz is just like, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Oschino he's doing way too much right now.
Hey, yo, Reefy 2K, salute, bro. You know I always bring the truth out, man. Always bring the truth out. Thanks for recognizing my boy. Appreciate it.
Yeah. And you see, you already see the hood says audio, so he'll be up in here in a minute. But yeah, didn't he say when he was in jail, he used to get beat up all the time? Didn't Oschino say when he used to be up in jail, he used to get beat up? He said, but he still fought, but he was getting beat up. And now everybody, you know what I'm saying, is de-eating and all this other shit. This is crazy, man. Over some blogs, you know what I'm saying? And Twiz didn't even say nothing about nothing disrespectful, you feel me? And that shit just went left. trying to push the content?
Man, first of all, Twiz didn't expect Twiz. Only thing Twiz told the dude was like, "Yo, I interviewed Young Bull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm interviewing him, but he said some disrespectful stuff. But I cut out the video. I cut out the show. And next thing you know, he gonna try to tell a grown man who we can interview.
Yeah.
Nah, we don't do that, bruh. We interview who we want to interview, bruh.
Yeah, we're gonna see him.
Dawood Bay. Dawood Bay. I would say something to you, but I'm being humble, respectful, because I'm on my bro's platform. But kick rocks right now, bruh. It's definitely the like button. Yo,
Yeah, this is crazy work, man. Like I said again, and salute to the channel, man. Everybody in the salute to everybody in the comments section, man. Y'all hit that like button coming in here. He said, "Chill, porn. That ain't him."
all right, bro. I got you, man.
Yeah, it's just somebody with a fake avatar.
Yeah.
They ain't even got an avatar.
I'm
Salute.
almost join now. My shit, I'm on the fucking join regular now. I just pull up on my fucking jack. Can y'all hear me?
What happened? You hear
My
you, bro?
shit,
You echo,
my
bro.
shit
Turn
acting
your
like a
computer off.
motherfucker.
Turn your computer off. You got your computer on?
How I sound right now?
You echo. You got your computer on?
Yeah, my computer on, bro. I can't even log on this joint.
Turn your computer off because that's why you echoing.
I can't turn the computer off, bro. The whole joint gonna be. Am I echoing now?
Nah.
Nah, you good.
All right, yeah. First and foremost, that definitely wasn't Daoud, baby.
I know.
Hold up,
I,
no, but we gonna respect Daoud, baby name. No, we not gonna play with Daoud name like that. Even if it was some, we gonna keep that joint respectful at the end of the day. So, we can't do that on this joint. But we gonna definitely whoever is in that. Matter of fact, they need to get blocked for even
Facts.
for even you know what I'm saying coming up here with that name. We not about to do that. But I'm going to have to carry this joint like this. We gonna get into it. I don't know. Can anybody block this, bro? With this, that you know what I'm saying,
you
that
you
definitely
you
ain't.
gotta you gotta you gotta you gotta give people breaks, bro. Whoever
Yeah,
got a
you
wrench
gotta
can
get.
block them.
Yeah, you
Let me
gotta have
put
a
my
break.
AirPod in. My shit all fucked up right now. I had to log on the phone and all that. We gonna get into it though. Damn, my AirPod not even connected to this joint. It's all good, bro. We just rocking out. We just gonna carry it like this. Listen, what y'all want me to do? Drop the joint in the chat and all that.
Yo, bro, you can do it with speak first, and then you can
Good.
drop the joint.
Yeah,
Speak what
so
you speak.
Yeah, so to speak the peace and all that, we getting in here. If y'all just pulling up, we got 143 in the building. Make sure y'all hit the like, bro. This stream y'all been acting crazy tonight. I don't know
Hey,
what's
yo,
going on.
no cursing and no foul language because we don't want to have to delete the live like we did last week.
Yeah,
Let's keep it
facts,
let's keep it respectful.
facts. So we gonna carry it like this. First and foremost, bro. At the end of the day, one thing I gotta say, you know, when it come to bro, what he did. I can't take away from that. But when I say the things that he did, I gotta add context to it. At the end of the day, it was added as a group. You dig what I'm saying? What what,
Mm-hmm.
what happened was we know what state property did as a group. I can't take nothing away from that, bro. But when you get on these joints and start talking crazy and trying to belittle certain people because of your who joined is that? Somebody got mute they join. I don't know if
That's
they
not mine. That's not mine.
Yeah, that was my bad.
okay. All right, yeah. So when it comes to like when it when it comes to any rapper, bro, but I'm specifically talking about you, Oschino, because I know you're gonna see this, John. I'm not taking this live down either, bro.
Right.
The last one, it was a lot of people calling me like, don't even feed into it, don't do this, don't do that. But I kind of knew Main Man was going to continue to run his mouth. So first and foremost, I have to say this: nothing discrediting what you did as a rapper. That's for one. For two, you're not a gangster. Stop talking all that. You a gangster, this and that, and you trying to belittle yourself Where my people from Philly at, bro? That's from Philly. If you from Philly in the chat right now, push one, cause I just gotta clear this up right
Yo,
now,
hold on.
cause
Let me
cause, cause,
let me say something. Ask him why he didn't go, old boy. The ratted on nigga. He
we
got
not
murdered because
this
no.
this. Listen,
Yo.
who in it? Who? All right. So if y'all in the chat, y'all from Philly, we gonna get into all that. Born, let me cook. So if y'all from
Yeah.
Philly in the chat, let me ask y'all this. If y'all from Philly, bro, let me ask y'all this. Name me three gangsters, well-known gangsters from the city of Philly. If we're gonna take it from the '80s to let's say we're gonna talk about old generation. If we're gonna talk about gangsters, give me three names of well-known gangsters from the city of Philly from the '80s to today. And it don't matter if they here, if they alive, whatever. Not nobody that's on the streets right now. Let's talk about ones that might be doing 100 years in jail right now, or the ones that's not here. Can y'all give me three names from the city that's well known gangsters? If y'all ain't gonna give them to me, we can talk to the JBM era. We can talk to JBM era. We
And
know
a
what
black
JBM
mafia.
was
And a
doing.
black mafia
We
family.
we could talk Kabani Savage.
Uh-huh.
We can do all that.
Yeah.
Where do his name align with anything? Main man on the internet talking about he's a gangster. What's your definition of a gangster? Because when them real wolves that was walking around here, we know rap niggas was in line with that shit. And we know what rap niggas was really connected with niggas and shit like that. You wasn't one of them. You wasn't one of them, bro.
Studio
You was
gangster.
not one of them.
Studio
He's on this
gangster.
joint talking about some. He on this joint talking about some. Bro was on this joint talking about some. He talking about some. He said, "Yo, these bloggers from Philly, these niggas ain't no gangsters. They gotta live off of my name. They gotta live for one, bro. For one, the most joints, the biggest numbers that I hit, I can say specifically because I don't even be interviewing niggas like that, bro. The biggest numbers that I hit, and if y'all just pulling up, hit the like button, bro. The biggest numbers I hit, bro, it was not no rap niggas. And it wasn't that. I hit like 170 off of regular blogs. I hit 170 when I did the joint, the Purge in Philly. Y'all can just look at the timeline
Uh-huh.
and stuff like that. He said these blogging niggas ain't gangsters,
Yo,
and these niggas gotta live off
yo,
of my name, bro.
Twiz.
Don't
Yo,
don't cut me off,
all right,
boy.
go
Let
ahead.
me cook.
All right, all right.
He said these niggas. We got American Confidential in the building. Salute. He said these niggas gotta live. He said these niggas gotta run content off of my name, bro. Off of his story, bro. Your story average as shit. If ain't nobody tell you that, I'll be the first nigga to tell you that. You got an average
Oh
ass
shit.
story.
Twiz going here.
He talking about some. He's a gangster, nigga. You ain't no gangster. You a fucking victim. Every time you talk about some gangster shit, or gangster situations, you the victim in a situation. He talk about being in the mountains for for for, for whatever he was in the mountains for. You know what I'm saying? You was in the mountains, bro. But at the end of the day, like you said, who cares who is gangster though? That's the fact. Don't nobody care, and that's what I'm getting into. Cause niggas that really been through that shit, niggas try to change
Right.
their life.
Uh-huh.
But niggas be letting him cook. This nigga try to come at me and talking about some. He just did an interview talking about some. The light skinned nigga, he got a job, bro. You know what I'm saying? He got a
You
job.
supposed
Nigga,
to have
I
a
got the
job.
same.
You
You
supposed to have a
supposed to have a
job.
job. I got 5 kids, but before any of that, anybody that know anything about me, I was on goofy time, and I'm not proud of that. I revamped my whole fucking life at the end of the day.
Right.
But nigga, I got the same type of job that you was trying to get. Nigga, you said 1,000 times you came home and tried to get your CDL, but he got his CDL whatever, but couldn't get a job because of that body that he didn't catch was still on his record. I was just telling this nigga on the John, I'm like, bro, why don't you do this, and that? Because you spanked the John, because you ain't catch that wreck. Get the joint off your record.
Right.
He like, yeah, that's a good idea. But at the end of the day, it's like you did what I'm
Yo,
saying. Like
bro,
you out here
he
pushing
live
the
off
narrative.
that shit, bro. He live off that fake body he got. You know, he living off that. That's what's making him hot. He's like, yeah, I'm a gangster. Yeah, I beat a murder case. Nah, bro, you didn't do it.
Facts.
Yeah, that's crazy work right there. And then, like you say, like I said again, shout out to Twiz again, man. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe because Twiz bringing the content, man, and he running shit right now. And then you got somebody over there, man. He the one that's mad. He the one that's in his feelings mad because somebody else is putting content out.
Facts.
No man
Facts.
can tell another man we can interview. Period, man. Twins, my little bro. Cross y'all plug the podcast. That's my little bro. Yo, whoever they want to interview, they can interview who they want to interview. If I don't like the nigga, I just won't say nothing about it. It's none of my business, man. It's business before anything.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So for him to act like him and Twins was homeboys or the besties or some shit like that. No, we don't do besties over here, nigga. You ain't come from the mud with us. You came on YouTube because you was Oschino. Oschino at
You
Sparks.
said y'all said the audio bad. Let me know, y'all. I got it. I'm on top of these comments too. My fault, because my joint messed up.
Good.
So I'm talking through the phone, and now I got to pay attention to the laptop because I ain't even pinning these comments.
Facts, Tanya
like
Twiz been around for a long time.
And I appreciate all the comments and all that. I ain't gotta be known for nothing, bro. Either you know me in real life or you don't. You can know me as a blogger. That's cool.
You know,
what you
known
known
as a
for,
blogger.
what you known for as a question is the question.
No,
you said the audio hit American Confidential. Let me know.
Is the audio bad, bro? We good.
Y'all gotta let me know. Is my joint hit or whatever?
Yeah, I don't hear it.
You can't hear me?
No, I hear you. I don't hear it.
Oh, all right. If I sound clear to y'all, yeah, just let me know. Let me know if the audio is messed up.
They say, yeah, the audio messed up. Somebody said it's good.
Yo, you got somebody says clear.
All right, let me see what I can fix it. I'm gonna drop. I'm about to drop the. I'm gonna drop the link in the comments. So if anybody want to pull up, y'all can pull up. Let me try to straighten this audio up.
Mute your computer, bro. You gotta mute your computer. You hear me, Twins? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Now you gotta mute his computer. You have the computer mute to be good.
It could be his earpods because he had to switch on his phone. Man, y'all double tap that screen, man. Run this up in the algorithm.
Yo, is it still crackling?
Hold up, y'all. Give me 1 second.
Hey, yo, mute your computer, bro. That's what it is.
I can't hear nothing now. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, you good. This your audio good, bro. Your audio good.
Yeah.
That's what I tell you. Mute your computer, man.
My computer been muted. My AirPods not connected for some reason. I was trying to connect my AirPods and all that. Yeah, man.
Hey, hold on. Who's this guy, man?
Well, he's not on the screen. There's somebody already. Yeah, he ain't gonna catch that. Yeah,
Can y'all hear me better now?
Yeah, we hear you, bro.
All right, do this real quick. Let me get this link for the stream. I'm gonna put this joint there because y'all know how we moving. Anybody got something they need to say question wise and all that, we just want pull up, bro. Don't hesitate to do it.
Yo, everybody hit that like, share, subscribe button, yo. For real, that's how we doing it in here.
Facts.
Yeah, my
You there, bro? You're twist.
Twiz, you there?
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
about to drop
I'm
the
here.
link.
Can y'all hear me? I
Yeah.
just dropped the link. That's what I was trying to do, get the link and all that.
You asked for it now, bro.
All right, the link is up there now. I don't know if somebody could pin that joint and all that, but we just gonna get into it. All right, cool. This just how we carrying it. Can y'all hear me clear? Just let me know, because I'm ready to cook now. I just had to make sure my joint was straight. The laptop muted. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's get straight into it. Let me pay attention to the comments. The link is up, bro. Anybody need to pull up.
Cook that nigga, man.
You said the hood blogger is a brand. My name, niggas know me as Twiz in real life. You know, it's a brand. You know, like YouTube and shit like that. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not going. You know, I don't know how else to say it. We got American Confidential. Salute, bro. All right, we got the backstage. All right, let me pull it up. Let me get this joint rocking. All right, we got people in the backstage right now. Let me crank them up. Listen, y'all, make sure no cussing. Make sure y'all background is muted and all that. Hey, Face, it's not letting me pull you up, bro. Face, you might have to leave out and come back up, bro. Bro, your background messed up. Whoever I just pulled up on the stage, Moonrock. I don't know if that's on my end. Your joint sound crazy. Is it just me? I can't hear you, Moonrock. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Twiz. You good?
All right. Is that Moonrock talking? Moonrock, is that your joint? I can't hear you clear. I don't know if that's Moonrock. Is it Born? This joint sound crazy right now.
You can hear me?
I can hear you now.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to PSP, man?
We always been pushing it, but it always been an issue with that. It always been an issue with that. And it's for the exact reason that, you know, niggas just can't get along with each other. It just been like that in Philly history. It been like that in Philly history, whether it's on the jails or in the streets. And the thing is, my whole thing is this. This is my whole joint. If you got an issue with somebody, say we doing some internet stuff, you got an issue with somebody, it's up to a person to bring it to the internet and make it public. So once you make it to the internet and make it public, you know, everybody not gonna be silent about it. You dig what I'm saying? So main man to mention my name like 4 or 5 times. I did one live when it first happened. That was that. But I'll be damned. I'm a blogger. I'm not about to be sitting around silent and he jumping on interviews and bringing me up and tying me up and stuff and trying to push a narrative the way it is. So it's still PSP, but at the end of the day, right now it's to the point where besides the people that I know that got names and stuff like that, I'm saying that I do got relationships with, we can keep it solid. It's always a stack, but I'm trying to help the people that ain't got no voices right now, the people that got 300 followers on Instagram that's not getting that boost because people judging them off numbers. That was my whole joint with YouTube. When I started on YouTube, I wasn't interviewing no rappers or nothing like that. It was me and one other person that was down Kensington that was interviewing people that was dealing with issues. The other dude, his name King Frank, his joint was ATG Vlogs. You can look on my Instagram now. My channel had got demonetized and I deleted all that. But before Kensington had all these people going down there, I was one of the first people that was down there. King Frank started probably like 3 weeks before me. And I was down there in them trenches going live. And it was just somebody on the last live. Like, bro, I remember when I was watching, you was live out Kensington and stuff like that. That's how my whole joint started. Then I had an issue, and I went put no names out there, but my channel had got demonetized. So I had to delete all my Kensington joints because the videos I had on there, the captions was crazy. I had people on there getting on their shot and all that, and I didn't understand how YouTube had worked. And I had a short film, and we just gonna say it was props and stuff like that in a short film. So I had to delete a lot of content. So then I took the blogger route and was blogging. There was no issue. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the interviews, but sometimes when you interview and when you do interviews, sometimes certain people think that they got control over it. And that's an issue that we have in Philly and certain you know what I'm saying, inner cities have issues with it. But for some reason, you know, when you're dealing with Philly people, for instance, like you said, the PSP, right? Look at it like this, bro. I don't cover too many subjects when it comes to Philly hip hop. I cover my era and the stuff that we grew up to. I cover those rappers, the 80s babies and stuff like that. I cover that. But when it comes to Philly, you got majority of the rappers, they support it, but then you got certain artists where it be like, damn, why you speaking on me? Why you doing this? Why you doing that? They don't understand how the algorithm works. They don't understand that at the end of the day, it's homage and that niggas is keeping their name alive, whether they hear or not, whether they walk in the streets, whatever the situation is. It's all about the algorithm, bro. New York don't have that issue, bro. I just seen Yayo go in the interview. That nigga in there shouting out Harlem Legend and all them. Like, that's why New York is how it is, and that's why Philly
Yo, we
is the way
used
it
to be
is.
like that, Twist.
We did, but it's not like that now because niggas the niggas that a lot of people they be having issues with stuff, bro. I done heard niggas reach out to me like, damn, bro, why you speaking on that? Like, bro, you not even a signed rapper. Be happy a nigga paying homage. Niggas don't care.
Right.
If a nigga from Philly like me or the other people, American Confidential, Hood Life, whoever, if they not covering these Philly topics, you think these other states gonna care about it? And now shit messy and it got out of hand. And like the nigga Owen that Meek, look at it. Jake Smooth talking about it. They talk
Right.
about that shit when it hit with certain names, but they don't respect the niggas that be sitting up here putting in this footwork that's giving niggas the Rucky stories, the Spitted stories, all that shit, the cheap raw and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying, but they don't respect that shit because it's an issue with Philly.
Yo, bro.
It's an issue when
It's
that
not
shit
just
come
Philly,
in
bro.
Philly,
It's
bro.
New
When
Jersey
shit
too, bro.
start chopping.
It's New Jersey too. Them New York niggas don't respect Philly or New Jersey, man. That's what it is, bro. You know.
No,
I can say something to y'all real quick.
It's not about another state respecting. I'm talking about within the city.
Oh,
Meaning,
okay.
Can I say something to y'all real quick?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Look, I'm born and raised Allegheny Avenue, right? Carlisle Street. I left. I'm 46 years old, man. I got 3 kids. I left 20 years ago just to come back 3 years ago. I'm disappointed in Philly, bro. Like, we on some whole other mess than when I left, bro. It's like a different world now. Like, real rap. I feel like I was in a different time zone when I came back here, cuz.
I understand it. I see it.
Like, the shit is strange, man.
Yeah, it's different.
My son can't go 2 blocks. You know what I mean? Like, 2 blocks, cuz.
And that's my whole thing. It's definitely messy. It's definitely messy out here, and it's a whole new generation. So I really don't be touching up like on the young boys because I got little cousins and stuff. I got a nephew that just got, you know what I'm saying, he the same age as my son. They both 15 just 6 months ago. He just got booked out Southwest with 2 righteous on him. So we got nephews and little cousins and younger people that's so I talk to the ones that I know personally, but it'd be hard because they look at it like this is our reality. We know what y'all generation went through, and they be acting like they understand and they real smart, but it's hard to even talk to them. So I don't even touch up on that as far as the internet. I try to keep it hip hop and all that, you know what I'm saying, and keep it at that. But my whole thing is that's where it get tricky at because when it comes to like the older era, they don't understand that shit gonna be wiped out soon, bro. It's gonna be wiped out. These young boys that's already on here, they already cooking. When it comes to the internet, the world is really tapped into them. So when you do got a few people that is trying to keep and carry the legacy and let people understand that this how you do this how you do that. We grew up to the locks versus, you know what I'm saying, state property and stuff like that, Rockefeller. We understood, yeah, it could have had got, it was times it could have got bad, but it didn't. So when you trying to lay out a blueprint and trying to show people that, you know, you can win and still do this and that, and it don't got to go here and there, but then all the older niggas, it's like, you know, you bringing niggas out of retirement because now when you start playing with niggas' hands and shit like that, then it get messy. Then the older niggas is looking like hypocrites. The older niggas that's really trying to chill and stay out the way and understand that how it is in them predicaments that majority of us, we ain't got homie money, bro. As much as niggas want to act like they got money and all that, and if you know how them drama cases work and all that, you got niggas, the first thing niggas is doing is getting people to put their cribs up and shit like that. Like it's a whole different joint. Like So it gotta be some type of separation, bro. And it's cool to sit up here and bid and stuff like that. But when you start trying to pull cards and play with niggas' hands and all that, because you a rapper and you trying to use your rap influence to sway the people, because you be around niggas that might be real niggas, or you might be this, like, I'm gonna separate that shit and be like, well, what did you do, bro? Like, what would you do if it's a situation? Is you gonna be the nigga that called niggas, or is you gonna be in a situation that's gonna handle a situation head up? Because that's what that shit really be boiling down to, bro.
Well, like you said again, you trying to help the smaller bloggers or people like, you know, on the social media platform, and then you got people trying to come at you and you know, trying to take that away, could end up block you from doing something that you trying to been doing, because all you've been trying to do anyway is to push the content anyway and stay in the algorithm.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah.
Anybody want to pull up? You know, y'all willing to pull up? I see it's a lot of comments. You know, if anybody want to pull up and speak their mind, y'all willing to do that?
You pull up, be respectful, man. Be respectful. The platform.
Even if they want to pull up and however they want to carry it, you know, the energy is going to be reciprocated one way or the other. You dig what I'm saying? But I'm just doing an open panel because at the end of the day, you know, we just gonna carry it like that. And people said Philly toxic, Philly dirty. I mean, I think most inner cities is. Philly is a dirty city, though. I ain't gonna hold you, but we used to it because that's what we grew up under. We used to young boys coming from the poppy store and all that, and they you know what I'm saying. You automatically you get done with your little hug, your little quart of water and all that. It's natural that you just threw it on the ground. I seen other hoods that are cleaner. Like I seen even like out Chicago, certain hoods and stuff. Like I'm like, damn, they blocks it go down out there, but they blocks not as trashy as our John. Philly just nasty. Yeah, American Confidential said he gonna pop one for like 5 minutes. Yeah, American, you know what I'm saying? We appreciate that, bro. If you could clear the air, the stage will be yours. I gotta make some mods, man. Like you said, start blocking them. I don't even know how to block them on this joint because I'm on StreamYard.
Hey, yo, bro, go to your I'm about to comment on your live, right? And go to your live to your computer, right? And you can add mods like that, bro.
I got the mod thing. So yeah.
Face. You might have to pull out and come back up. I don't know if this face from around my way. I had just bumped into face down CJC. I don't know if this is my man Face and all that. You dig what I'm saying? They said Twiz, he in Chester. Y'all out of pocket on this joke. Shout out to Chester though, man. I've been out Westchester before. One time as a young boy, Chester be carrying it. They knocked off. They be sleeping on these those doggone counties. Like we got American Confidential in the building. American Confidential, salute, bro.
Peace.
We gonna clear the floor out for you because we appreciate you pulling up American Confidential. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna let you cook, and I would love to hear stuff from your perspective. Everything that's going on, and even in like the Philly hip hop scene, period, because your word means a lot.
Oh man, I appreciate that. How's my mic? How do I sound?
You clear as day.
All right, bet. No, so first of all, salute to you, bro. I've been watching your joint for a minute. Like I've been tapped in for probably 2 years now. You know what I mean?
I appreciate you. You always show love, always.
Yeah.
Same here with you,
be
bro.
covering shit that I don't know about. You know what I mean? I'll be learning a lot from you from your videos or whatever. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So I really pulled up to ask like what's going on with you, you know, not from a point as like with all the details, but like from your perspective, what do you think the actual issue is? You know what I mean?
So to narrow it down and not to get too far into detail, like you said, what happened was, you know, I was doing the blogs and I tried to cover everything that was going on. Long story short, I was at work. Oschino texted me like, let's do another joint. It was some things I said on the vlog that he felt as though I wasn't correct on. And he also peeped that, you know, I was keeping up with everything. So I'm like, all right, cool. We ran the interview. It went good. After that, I run the joint with CO Nafis. CO Nafis was trying to when I reached out to CO Nafis, and it's no issue with CO Nafis. He was all about business every time I talked to him. I understood that, and we carried it like that. The conversation me and CO Nafis had was content over everything. Even on the interview that I did with him, he was talking about that rappers be upset with the back and forths, but they don't know that these other states is running it up off of that. So long story short, I after I did the 2 joints with them, Shady had hit me up. I had talked to Shady probably like 5 years ago, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I was when I was just getting started. I had reached out to him. Shady dropped his number in the DM, and when I called him, I spoke to him about twice at that time. And me and Shady never even talked about no internet stuff. He was trying to do like the internet. He was trying to get an NFT and stuff started. But I talked to him 2 times, and we had like regular conversations. I didn't talk to him in a minute up until I started covering the stuff that O was saying about like Chris and them. So I try to carry it from an unbiased opinion, but I also when I put something up, I'm gonna put it up how I see it. It's not like I'm just doing the joint a certain way because of this or that. I had brought back the stuff. I, I I pretty much pulled up what O was talking about and did a vlog about it. Shady had put something up on Instagram. He did like a story. He had put my channel up, Oschino channel up, and Mikey T channel up. And he was like, these bloggers, this and that. But at the time when he did that, I think he probably looked on my page like, oh, that's Main Man. I had talked to him before. He DM'd me and was like, yo, hit my jet. It was a whole different number. When I called him, we talked probably like 2 days at that time, and it was on a simple fact like, you know, I was explaining to him, how I carry it, but I also let him know, I've been through this and that. You dig what I'm saying? It's not like I'm not just blogging. I've been through situations myself. He talked about the issue, the situation that's well known that he went through with his family, and I told him about, I took the loss too. It was a bad situation. I told him about like a situation that happened with my sister that's not here no more. So we talked about that, and he had voiced his opinions of saying that, I feel like this was mentioned. It shouldn't have been mentioned like that. Blah, blah, blah. So long story short, when I dropped the joint with Oschino had brought it up. Like me and O interview, that joint was probably like an hour and 30 minutes. And towards like close to the ending, he spoke on the Young Guns, and he brought up something that Shady didn't like how he was saying. I'm gonna just say it like that. So I did the joint with CO Nafis, and after that, I didn't realize the relationship that Shady had with Nafis. He broke it down to me. Now he on some stuff like, bro, you letting these guys come up here and say whatever they saying. They bringing my family up here, and on top of that, you letting them disrespect Muslims and all that. And then he was like, man, you talk plenty of times, and you ain't even invite me to come up on the joint. So at that point, I'm like, Shady, you can pull up if you want to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shady we always had thorough conversations. I didn't want him to feel like that. I know that Shady go through situations. And like I even said on the vlog, I was like, at the end of the day, I'm like, I know what you was doing. I know you was all for that. And I know you was trying to you working on your lawsuit and all that for the project that the schools was doing. So with me saying that, I bring Shady up there, and me and Shady do the joint. So this is where the issue had came in at, because when I had talked to CEO Nafis was like, bro, it's content over everything. He was like, at this point, Nafis told me whatever I put up, he said he was going to share it. He was going to collab with his channel and O channel. You know what I'm saying? Because Nafis control all of that. So after I got done the joint with Shady, I'm like, I'm about to drop this joint with Shady. Feast like, it's cool, yeah, drop that joint. He was like, drop that joint ASAP. Now, this is where the disconnect had came in at, because that, you know what I'm saying, it was definitely some things on there that was said that was crazy, but I wasn't gonna put nothing on there. I wasn't putting nothing at all that Shady said that was out of pocket on the actual interview. So I had talked to O, and I'm like, oh, I'm about to drop this joint with Shady. At this point, we had already had all conversated about how the content stuff worked. Once I had talked to O started snapping, and he was like, he said Shady was on live this morning at 6:30, and he was saying this, and that. And then O was like, don't drop that. He was like, don't drop it. What we gonna do is don't drop it. I'm gonna give you an interview, and I'm gonna go at him. And then after you drop the joint that me and you do, Shady gonna call your phone snapping. And he was asking that I have another phone and all that. I'm like, I ain't got no another jack. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, get another phone, and when Shady called you, he's gonna be snapping. He said, put it on speaker, record it, and write content off of it. Well, law, he like, this is what he's telling me. At this time, I'm at work, and it's probably like 9 in the morning. So now I'm just listening to him. I'm not saying yeah or no. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm letting everything marinate. Like, goddamn. So I hang the jack up, and then literally like 15 minutes later, Shady called me FaceTime. He like, yeah, when the joint dropping, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna let you know, blah, say, blah. I hang up the phone with him. So at this time, I hang up with Shady, and I'm just trying to now I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do, because now it's like now I'm between the rock and the hard place. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, if I was to leave it alone, I would have just left it completely alone. I wouldn't have had not dropped Shady joint, and then I'm not going to do a joint with Oschino and let him cook Shady. And you know what I'm saying? So now I'm starting to think like, damn, do he think he young balling me? You know what I'm saying? Like he telling me not to put the joint out, and I'll do another joint with O. But long story short, my phone started ringing off the chain after I hung up the phone with Oschino. So he started, you know what I'm saying, the joint going off the chain. Oschino on live, just pretty much, he went straight on live and was like, you know what I'm saying, yeah, I just talked to the hood blogger. He not dropping it. We doing the joint, this and that, blah, blah, blah. So he was saying whatever he was saying on that joint. And my phone ringing off the chain now. Now people is calling me like, Oschino, talking about some, he told you not to drop the joint and all that. That's just that's basically where the issue had came in at. You know what I'm saying? But I had kind of left it alone because people saying the story long. I'm paying attention to the comments now. But it's a long story, but that's where the disconnect came in at. But I had left it alone, but he's still saying little slick stuff like on the lives and all that.
Right.
And he just did an interview and brought me up on the joint. So that's what led it getting
So
back
that's
here
what
this
this
day.
is about. Is Oschino just crashed out on me? Is you talking about an interview he just did?
Yeah,
Okay,
interview.
because I was wondering what I missed, because I seen you live the other night, and then I seen everything that Oschino was putting out the last couple of days, and I ain't seen him really mention you at all. Besides that one live where he hit, that you're actually talking about. Yeah, so I was caught up to everything basically up until now.
Yeah, so what happened? He just did the interview like yesterday or something, and at the end of the day, bro from Philly, shout out to his podcast. I don't know the name of it, but he goes to start talking about me on the joint again. And it might have been yesterday or something like that, but I was real busy yesterday. So my phone was ringing off the chain again, like, damn, bro, still bringing you up and trying to make you join. Of course, he crashing on like 3-4 numerous people and all that, but
all right. So what I was asking you, sorry, not to cut you off, but what I was asking you when I say like, what is the actual issue? So from what I'm hearing, I feel like you feel like he was trying to young boy you when he told you to take the video down, and it sounds like your instincts are correct, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, even if you have that gut, that feeling in you, like, that question in the back of your head, it's probably some truth to it. You feel me? Because you wouldn't be thinking it for nothing.
So what I could say with this American Confidential is, what he said on the internet was one thing, but there was situations off of the internet that I can't talk about on there. You think what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was just some things said that was you know what I'm saying, it was out of pocket. So that's what even really got me stirred up. Because on top of that, he put my picture up and all that. My joint's still up on his Facebook. He put my picture up and was like, like people let me know about him and stuff, and he was salty because the people that was commenting under it, that it wasn't going in his favor. They like, damn, I just did an interview and stuff like that. But my whole thing is this: is like he got a platform. He go on every platform. He cooked everybody. Everybody he cooked, bro. Nobody is responding to this guy.
Yeah.
We see what even happened within the last 3-4 days. You know what I'm saying? So my whole joint is, and I'm definitely going to give wrenches. I don't know if I can do it off of the stream and all that, but you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get some wrenches, but yeah, that's pretty much what had happened. You dig what I'm saying? And he's still,
So
he's
you think
still
he?
gonna be throwing
So
those shots.
it sound like you feel like he took it to another level, right? And
Mm-hmm.
that's not where you trying to take it. That's not where you want to be. So you think if we were to ignore it, it will go past this? Because I think most controversies blow over in a week. Maybe give it 3-4 days. That should blow right over.
Right.
Nobody gonna remember this in a month, right? You know what I mean? So
Most
like,
stuff, most stuff
yeah,
them do, but with O ain't like that. O would chill
Yo.
a week or two, then
and then
crack
bring it
on
up
you.
later.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh,
hey,
when it's
competition.
on with O keep cooking.
Hey, Philly competition, let me tell you something, bro. This nigga brought this shit back up yesterday. I'm having to get off work and I'm just listening to, I'm watching YouTube on my way home from work. And I hear it, I'm like, yo, ho. I called, as soon as I heard it, I called Twiz 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. Like, yo, call me back when you get up, bro. Because I was still at work. I'm like, O's gonna keep doing this because he's a clout chasing clown, bro.
And it's
He's a
it's
clown.
content for him.
Yeah.
It's content. You know what I mean? It's something to talk about. It's something, you know what I mean? Now you saying other blogs is picking it up, like, you know what I mean, out of town people. Yeah, this all it's all content. And as long as it's that, you might as well make your content. You know what I mean?
That's why I told him.
And that's
Yo,
how I look at
nah,
it. That's how I look at it. I'm gonna run it back. I'm gonna be the one. We can go join for join if that's how he want to carry it, because he punching on everybody and people not responding. Besides Shady, but Shady took, you know what I'm saying? Shady be on the gram with it. I'm not no vicious gram boy.
And you can get creative with it. Oh, just got a camera and a mic. You can get creative with it. You know how to do the visuals and all that. So like you can make a little joint, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And like Twiz said, like he'll mess around and every now and then he'll bring up the same shit all over the same story.
Every platform, he talk about how so and so did it wrong, how this person did it wrong, how this person is a sucker. Yo, bruh, if everybody's cool except you, who's the sucker? That's all I want to know.
Like they said, if everybody is the problem, eventually you gotta look at yourself. You know what I mean? Right. And my whole thing is when you giving that type of energy out and you are on these platforms and you cooking it and punching on everybody, the whole you know what I'm saying, when somebody punch you back, and I got a whole John that I gotta, if y'all in here, hit the like button, bro. I gotta say this and I gotta clear this up, because also us bloggers that we doing stuff, we are also accountable with the content that we put out there. I had a long phone call with Dutchy, with Dutch from Major Figures, and I don't know if they had dropped their next John, but I'm gonna tell y'all like this: when Dutch called me, he was so humble, but at the same time, it was crazy because I had did a joint with Dutch when I had interviewed Vodka, like when I had first started, and Dutch had came around there and stuff like that in the middle of the interview, and we had a long talk. So he pretty much cleared up everything and spoke about everything that was going on as far as even with his allegations. So I'm just gonna put out there the conversation that I had with him because I feel like it's deserving, because I had the joint even when they was going back and forth, and I had pretty much, spoke about what Dutch was accused for. So the full story of what happened with Dutch was, this is what happened. Dutch was 17 years old, and what happened was it was a shooting. It was a drama situation. Now it was a lady that had saw what happened. This lady, she was a neighbor on that block when this happened. So allegedly, whoever did it saw him and Dutch out there. The lady witnessed the whole joint. The person that they was alleging that had did it, they booked them. But the lady had also pointed out Dutch was on the run. Dutch was offering the lady 5 bands, did not say nothing. She offered them 5 stacks, did not say nothing. At that time, she had already went in with an interrogation room, and she gave whatever statement that she had gave. Main man that had got booked for it when he was in there getting interrogated for it, the cops was telling him like, "Oh, we already know what happened. This, and that." Main man had assumed that it was Dutchy because, as vivid as the person that was the witness, you know what I'm saying, it pretty much had matched up. So Dutch ended up getting booked, and at that time, the bro was already charged with it. Dutch never gave no statement or nothing like that. And even if you know when you're 17, when you're a minor, your parents got to be there
Facts.
to even give a statement. So it was never no statement. So when Mayman had got booked and he was in the interrogation room and certain things was being said, Mayman was on some stuff reaching out to the streets like, damn, you know, I feel like he told them the shit was too vivid. So that's how even the snitching stuff with Dutch had fell out. When Mayman figured out what really happened, that's why he never stood on it. So it was already out there, and then it was addressed a few times, and now it's to the point where, you know, he feel as though he know what had happened. It was a big meeting in Philly that I'm not even going to say the names that was involved in it, but after all this stuff had got stirred up, they actually had a meeting in Philly where it was big names. They sat around the table, dug into it, and that sent me pictures with Mayman not too long ago, within like the last week or two, with pictures next to Main Man. You know what I mean? He sent it to my jet. And on top of that, he sent me a joint that him and O had just did. So he like, you know, O calling me a rat and this and that. But why would you come do my show? You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I had to throw that out there too, because at the end of the day,
Right.
you know, when it comes to this blog and stuff, especially when it comes to our city, it's a real joint. And what you put out there, I went off the facts that I had. But after I spoke to him and he broke it down, and sent me everything. He was like, bro, that stuff that you put out, it could have really damaged. He kept it stacked. He like that joint could have damaged. Say if it would have damaged my podcast situation, which it didn't, but like then that was a bad joint. I thought we had a better rapport than that. You know what I'm saying? And it was broke down on that type time. I'm like, you know, I'm just doing my. I'm like, you know, it's not really. When you come into that blogging stuff, bro, when I do put something out, bro, I'm putting it out as accurate as I can.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a thin line between doing content and being homies with people. You dig what I'm saying? Because sometimes you know how it is, American Confidential. Like we put out what the streets really want, and we want to make it accurate as